Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Emmerdale, next week. Gabby's Isle, anxiety collides with Vinny's secret, and two missing faces loom large. Weddings in the Dales are never just about flowers and favors. They're about who stands beside you when your heart's thudding through your dress. Next week, Gabby Thomas discovers that the most important names on a guest list aren't always the easiest to secure, just as fiancé Vinny Dingle battles a private storm that won't stay off the order of service. It's clear this isn't simply a wedding plot. It's a story about belonging, truth, and who you call family when the room goes quiet. Gabby throws herself into the final details, buzzing with that pre-ceremony adrenaline, only to hit a pain point that planning can't fix. Who will walk her down the aisle? With Bernice Blackstock absent and Kim Tate nowhere to be seen, the empty space beside her suddenly feels enormous. She can pick menus and playlists, but she can't conjure the two women who've shaped her into the bride she's become. I think the ache here is less tradition, more affirmation. She wants someone to say, "You're ready," as she takes that first step. Rumors swirl that Bernice could return for a brief stint, which would change everything in a heartbeat, until there's a knock at the door, though. Gabby is left to consider a plan B, a stand-in who's not a stand-in at all, but a choice that says, "This is who I am now." This moment shows how soap weddings often coronate the family you've built, not just the one you were born into. Across the village, another thread tightens. Vinny has been quietly questioning his sexuality for months, an identity journey that should have been his to pace. But a catfish called Mike turned vulnerability into a trap. The fallout was brutal. An assault and blackmail that shoved shame into every corner of his life and nicked a chunk of the savings he could barely spare. He finally opens up to best mate Cammy Haddock, who meets the confession with fierce loyalty and a plan that doesn't involve the police. When Vinny refuses to report the crime, Cammy goes hunting for Mike on the LGBTQ+ forum himself. It's clear Cammy hears no as not yet, and he can't watch his friend bleed in silence. What's striking is how these stories mirror each other. Gabby's fear is public, a missing presence that everyone at the ceremony will notice, while Vinny's fear is private, a secret beating away under a suit that suddenly feels too tight. I think the show is quietly asking, what does love look like when the person you love most might be hiding from himself? Vinny isn't cold, he's cornered. Gabby isn't demanding, she's desperate for a hand to hold that tells the truth about her past and her future.